Hello everybody, this is emmavoid, and welcome back once again to my Let's Play of Outer Wilds. Last we left off, we had done some exploration, fell into a black hole a number of times, and so on and so forth. And you know, I was just thinking that it's sort of weird for me that every episode is going to start right here. I mean, I know it's just how it goes, because we're gonna have to start every time here, because you always save by resetting the timeline. Huh. Also, what does this do? Oh. Well, that's kind of neat. There's a method for just passing the time. I'm not sure why I'd ever need that, though. But, who knows. Anywho, let's get started, shall we? Okay, so any place with the orange marker still has more to look at. So, I'm gonna have to head back to the Southern Observatory, apparently. There we go. So first, I gotta check. Is there any chance this is still open? Because that would be really, really helpful. Here it is. No, yeah. No such luck. Shoot. Well, at least now I know how to get there. Oh hey, it's the quantum moon. Really need to figure out how to get there. This will at least get us there a little more quickly. Alright. We're back here again. What did I miss? Giant's Deep, we checked that out. Did I check all the text on it? How should our methods change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe? Okay, here we go. We know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon, so what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Oh, wait, no, I maybe did read this already. What have we learned thus far in our search for the eye of the universe? Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye's signal to this star system, but we were unable to warp to the eye itself. The locator we built on the Adel Rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Hypothesis: the eye has stopped emitting its signal. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. Cassava, how can you suggest that? The eye's signal called out to summon us to this star system. I'm aware. I grew up hearing the eye's story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. Okay. Pretty sure that's what I missed. Whee! I remember this little shortcut. I'm also running low on fuel, but it's probably fine. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care, not his. Hypothesis, this will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor, and deeply. To have the chance to try this is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary en route in the Forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Oof. Aha! Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said that many good Nomai perished there. My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. What Mallory and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. The vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall those present when the vessels crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There's no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in the fossil fish cave when we were children. Ah. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Aha. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Banning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true. However, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it, though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Interesting. Black Hole Forge controls. Let's take a look. All right. Oh. Oh, fancy. Let's see. What were these again? Black Hole Forge District, Eye Shrine District, Meltwater District, and School District. So, 2 squares. Nope. Oh no! What about this one? Shoot! I might not get to take a look at that this time around. Not with this little fuel. Ah! Here's something of interest. Come on, come on. Explanation of festivals. Ooh, all the Nomai clans from the North meet in one place to share what they've learned, called the festival. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance, too, like a known as Warp Core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. Huh. Okay. Oh no, there's another one! Hurry! Come on, come on, give... Alright, formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together and form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Konoe tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's, someday. Oh, okay. I think I might have underestimated, or overestimated. Underestimated? I don't know. I had more time than I thought, so we're okay. There's ghost matter. That always shows up when there's ghost matter, doesn't it? Oh yeah. There it goes. Well, might as well pop down to the black hole and watch from there. Yeah. There's definitely more to find here. But I'd also like to see if we can maybe make it to... where is it? Let's see if we can get to the gravity cannon and then try to get to the quantum moon. Oh dear. No, not into the molten moon. Come on. Come on, autopilot. Ooh. Oh, that was close. Huh. Seems like I could if I wanted to orbit that thing though. Oh. Have I seen this before? Hold up. Hey, it's this place. I've technically been there. Neat. Alright, I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. It's exciting. You're almost ready. There's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower's on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. My gratitude for the directions, Bells. I'll see you soon. Oh. That didn't... Okay. That didn't help a whole lot, but... Oh well. It's one thing we need to know. I don't know what it is. Nobody's been able to tell me. Or, you know, I haven't been able to find it. Come on. How far out will this take us anyway? Huh. Okay, so I think maybe I need to wait. Or I could just do this. Woof! No, it looked like it was next to the big green planet. So I was hoping that it would be easy and it would just like, oh yeah, you just gotta fling yourself out here and then you'll stay at the right spot until the Quantum Moon shows up. But no. No, not so easy. Can I launch myself into the sun? Probably. I fully expect this game to allow it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, no. Oh, come on. I really want to get to the Quantum Moon, but I think that it's just... there's something I'm missing. Huh. What's that yellow? Probably just stars. Alright, well, plan sit in the gravity cannon and wait for the quantum moon to show up. Doesn't seem to have worked. Either I just missed it, or there's something else you have to do. I don't know. Unless it just shows like in the last moments. But we're getting there. Yep, there we go. Ah, there it is. I guess we'll watch from here. Oh, that's a cool effect. Since we're here, what is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. From the signal, we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. An early universe was the early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye of the universe? The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Except, door doesn't seem to open. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the Eye of the Universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the Eye in some way is wishful thinking. The Eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the Eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. The Eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. Dang it. I was really hoping there'd be a way over there from up here. No such luck, though. Oof. Whoops. Yeah. That might be as much as I can get from the Hanging City for now. Shoot. Huh. What's that? Oh dear. Oh dear. That should be fine. Oof. That's cool. Aha. And this must be that thing we saw. Aha. It's broken, isn't it? Of course it's broken. This door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Update: High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ashwin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Rami and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Ah. Well, shoot. Sunless City, 300 meters. Oh. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. Alright. Oh dear. Ah! Wonderful. Yeah. Looks like this way is, not particularly feasible. Crash site caves. Oh, we can at least check that out. That is so cool. Wow, trees on this planet even? I'm impressed. Oh, hello. Refill your air supply tank and return quickly. Huh. Oh, Anona, that was the person who taught that other person. I know, I'm so good at names. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. You cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. We found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. Cavern Mallory found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. Oh hey, emergency escape hatch. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies in its terminus later, provided we live through this. Neat. Oh, also, hey look! Ow. Collision imminent, preparing for impact. Escape pod 2, vessel has been mortally injured. Escape pod 3. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet's surface. Oh, hello. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anona, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. Alright. So this is definitely the way we want to go. And I think this might lead us to that city. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to climb the room filled with rock column formations. Continue to the room filled with rock column and climb upward through the opening above them. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Okay. Turn left at the sandfall at the pit. Aha. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Mallory and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once at the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter site. Oh dear. Ah! Right. You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go until you reach the shelter site. Rest here. Hurry before the sand comes. Aha! Oh, come here. Aha! What's over here, though? Three minutes oxygen remaining. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis, there's another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. Can't leave valuable information undiscovered. Update, need to find a way inside quickly. Because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. Neat. That's cool. Oh, this place is filling quick. Oh dear. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? I almost can't comprehend this being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. Unsurprisingly, Idea, I disagree. We're pushing impossible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is a defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe, if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Oh, Pi and Poke, that's right. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Oh dear. This place is filling up quick. Gravity cannon. Hey, this place has a gravity cannon too? Oh dear. That is, quite a bit of the spooky rocks that mean this place is kind of deadly. Oof. Alright. There we go. Ah. Interesting. Oh. Also filling with sand. Well then. Hey, there's my ship. Oof. There we go. That should be fine. Right? Yeah, you're fine. No big deal. So, what's in here? Here's our first delivery, Yara. 1 warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess, I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. Yarrow, stop using the scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals the neutron stars, and go meet her on the White Hole Station. I'd be happy to explain our findings. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. I gotta say, that's pretty adorable. So this is what's moving all the sand. Oh dear. Nope, 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 nope. Well. Oof. Oh. Oh, I saw... It was there for a moment. I think. That was weird. The, quantum moon. Oh dear. Please don't run into the other planet. Okay. Shuttle is currently resting at the comet. Oh. This is a different shuttle. Ow. Whoa. Oh, goodness. That startled the heck out of me for a second. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice into the comet on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. Oh. Oh no. Yeah. As I figured, this one also doesn't seem to take you straight to where it's supposed to go. Oh dear. Hello, son. I'm gonna, real quick, just... There we go. I could get trapped in here. That would be unfortunate. Where... Here we go. Sunless City. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, fine. Oh yeah, I should go ahead and launch this thing so it doesn't get trapped in the sand. Off you go! Oh. Hello. Whoa! What do we got here? Oh. Aha! It's another compass. This planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is also of note, it disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? I found your note, Mallory. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timberhearth as well. This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. I agree. Our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so we can always know where it is. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. Chert's research notes, property of Chert. Clearly, the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai were observing? I'd posit there's something special about the orange symbol on that device. Hal and the new astronaut's translator tool would be nice to have handy about now. No kidding. Oh, also, hello. The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Anana, Burr, I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. You have keen eyes, my friend, so this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. I added a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all the Phantom Moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device. It's also possible there exists a 6th place in this star system to which the Phantom Moon travels. Which we already know about. Where's the thing? Oh, there it is. Oh, speaking of... Yep, it totally does do the thing. Anywho, I got a little distracted. I was intending to try to find another way into the city. Oh. Well, at the very least... Hello. Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. What are you up to? Hornfels asked me to update our star charts, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernovae today. Usually I'd be fortunate to see just one. Keep an eye on 2 of the stars and maybe you'll spot one yourself. Oh, that's what's been happening. Eye or 2 on the stars. I found something. I found your notes about the Adelrock's main crater. Did you? I hope they were useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid, or just partially made of ice, like a much colder giant steep. It's hard to say. It used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. You'll notice, of course, there's no such planet now. In its place is Dark Bramble, which, how to put this, grew into the space of the 5th planet, used to occupy. That is, Dark Bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the 5th planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely, and its shards were flung across space. Some of these shards collided with the celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Adelrock, which I believe is how its biggest crater was formed. Huh. Let's ask more stuff. I found Nomai writing about a hidden planet. How fascinating. It might interest you to know that the existence of additional planet is entirely plausible if you look at the physics of our solar system. It would just have to be incredibly far out there, farther than Hearthian ships would be able to travel. And honestly, we don't know all that much about what's out there. The farther you go, the less we know. As such, it's well within the realm of possibility that such a planet exists. How about the quantum moon? Oh yes, everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about a moon that's sometimes there and sometimes not? I've observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts. How do I know if I spotted a supernova? They look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell that they're really enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespans, which is why it's so unusual to see 2 in a single day. I wonder if some of these stars are older than we realized. What are you doing out here? I'm documenting stars. Hornfels noticed our star charts are out of date, so they asked me to update them. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. Or maybe don't tell Hornfels either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. Where should I explore here? So to be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with a little scout, so I've been taking pictures of everything from right here in my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on the Ember Twins' southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky? It's not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. This one's a Nomai ship. You'll find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. So where do they live? Not on the surface, clearly. The Ember Twin is full of cave systems, though. Maybe the answer lies underground. I mean, yeah, of course. How dangerous is that big column of falling sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awfully pretty, though. Right now, sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Ember Twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomena. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin once in a while, once a little more of its sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. Watch out for falling sand, okay? I've had to dig myself out once or twice, and that's not half as fun as it sounds. Ooh. Cave shard. Oops. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lakebed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lakebed at the North Pole, several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. Oops. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this, help us recover Coleus. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lakebed at the North Pole? We plan to re-examine the northern lakebed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. An update. Mallory and I went back to the lakebed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there, and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. Ah, speaking of... Whoop, hello again. Oh dear. Well, not getting in there. Friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. Some of us from the Sunless City are here to search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude, Burr. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Where was young Coleus lost, Mallory? He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lakebed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. I turned away from Coleus to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air, Nona. I'm afraid for him. Hypothesis. We'll learn more by examining the northern lakebed cave where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. I get the feeling things didn't end very well for that guy. I also get the feeling that you might be able to teleport around in this place by standing on the rock. You know, just judging by what happened to that kid. Oof. I'm okay. Whoop, not okay. Okay. Good enough. Okay. Oh. I don't want to fall through that. Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh. Hi, ship. It's probably fine. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. Time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That, at least, we can agree on. How curious. Raimi thinks I'm a gas. I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation idea. I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this. And I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. Yeah, I'm not getting in there. Or in there, for that matter. And this side's broken. Of course. Friends visiting from the Hanging City, we are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. Oh. What? Oh. Oh dear. Oh. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Raimi found me. The High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Conway would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. There's a teleporting spot. Where does it go? I don't know. That startled the heck out of me. Probably to the other twin from the look of it. There we go. What's up here? This is what the sand was hiding, right? Or... what? What is this doing here, then? Ugh. Well, we're gonna get a nice up-close view of the explosion this time. Oh, hey! Yeah. After that other person had said, "Oh yeah, just point your sound thingy at the exploding stars, and you'll be able to hear them." And I was like, "Ooh, I want to do that at ours, but no, I can't really do that." Alright, Sunless City about as early as I can get to it. Let's see. Anglerfish Overlook Districts, Stepping Stone Districts, High Energy Lab Trailhead, and Eye Shrine District. High Energy Lab. Awesome. Oops. Now let's just hope we can actually get there. Ow. Okay, well, guess I gotta let it rise above them. happens. Oh shoot. Is it? Oh no! Oh, we're gonna die. Come on, hurry, 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 hurry. Is this it? Did I make it? I think I might have. Yes! It's going the wrong way though. Ow. That was silly of me. Yeah! Ah, proud of myself. What do we got here? Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. Initial things first, our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the White Hole Station. Hypothesis: it is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering a black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Oh, that's spooky. Update: our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, I've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. Oh no. Of note, Raimi, Yera requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiments. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. That is pretty dang exciting, I gotta say. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. We've learned the negative interval of time between the departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rates. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we're currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology to be able to handle such energy. We would likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. Oh. The energy is currently unavailable. You say, you're a gas. My pun was unintended. Oh, currently, huh? So I believe it's you who's error form. These dorks are adorable. Right, where's the other one? I saw it. Here we go. Alright. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we used warp towers, like the one we have on White Hole Station, to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. Aha. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. Design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. Oh. The giant's deep tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timberhearth Tower after a geyser mountain. Oh. So that's what's up with those. But what do these do? Oh, right. I get it. Aha! Oh, that's cool. These are interesting. So if I can get to the one that looks like a sun, then that can get me to the sun energy thingy. Oh, this is this one again. Dang it. Whoa. Oh, that's spooky looking. So where's this one go? Ah. This is... Oh! That's where it goes. Alright. And it makes sense because of all the trees. Aha! Oh! This is how we get here! Oh, heck yes! Black Hole Forge. Frick yeah! Oh dear. And that's how I get myself killed. Note to self, I was on the ceiling. That was pretty great. Oh, hey. Yeah, this is where we are. I got no way of getting home at this point. Okay, so now I know how to get to the Black Hole Forge. Unfortunately, I missed out on my chance to learn much from it because I sort of was hopping around a little too much. But you know what? That's okay. It means next time we can go ahead and do that. Alright. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to come back next time when we will follow up on the stuff we've learned. If you like this episode, please like, subscribe, so on and so forth. You know the whole thing. You don't need me to tell you. But yeah, this is a good episode, I feel like. We got some good stuff done. So I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.